And it better be Daniel. And if it is, stop it.
I've got a lot of time to catch up on.
Not here.
Okay, well, I'll just save it all up for tonight then.
That look cosy. Catch you later.
Here, take a look at this. Heston's going to phone home.
Be careful, the mirror inside is very fragile.
Sorry.
Are you feeding an army?
Oh, no. This is just a few snacks to keep our strength up through the small hours.
No, I thought it was stargazing, not an all-night marathon. Well, if we're lucky, we'll get an unrestricted view of Ursa Major and see the meteor shower everyone is talking about.
You sly dog. I've had some chat-out lines in my time, but take a look at my white dwarf. That takes the biscuit.
Ian, that was mine, that one.
All right, I didn't see your name on it. Toby!
Long time no see, eh?
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Yeah, but we're gonna make up for that. You, me, open fire, sleeping under the stars.
What, you want to go camping?
Tonight.
Hey? It's pouring down.
Ah, it's gonna clear. It's gonna be perfect conditions.
It's a bit short notice.
Oh, I've got everything we need in the van. Come on, mate. Now, you can't miss out on the return of the men who howl at the moon.
Well, are the rest of the lads coming?
Well, Matt's working late.
Yeah, well, Gary's going to be there and Gonzo.
Gonzo.
Trust me, it's not the same without Gonzo.
It's just you and me. The others let me down, and I thought they were mates.
Well, why not try and arrange something for next
No,
month?
it's got to be tonight. Please, Chris. You're my last chance. Mate.
All right, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I could rely on you. Hey, I'll pick you up at 7, yeah?
Oh, that was nice, yeah.
We only used to hang about with him because he had a fan.
So, you and Daniel, back to hunky-dory?
Since when are you still so interested? Joe's got his father back. Daniel has accepted that he made mistakes. I've forgiven him. Let's move on.
And Jimmy?
It is about time he stopped moping. It's not like they both couldn't use a mate.
Oh, well, you're forgetting Jimmy's Welsh. They don't forgive easily.
Karen Hollins. I didn't have you down as a xenophobe. But you are right. Those two are never going to do anything if they're left to their own devices.
I think it's sweet, snuggling up in a sleeping bag under the stars.
Yeah, the only heavenly body that Heston is interested in viewing is the Tembe Nebula.
I will have you know that Dr. Carter and myself will be sleeping in separate rooms in a very reputable bed and breakfast, and there will be no snuggling. To suggest anything else only reveals what juvenile imaginations you both have.
You're right.
Very childish.
Our apologies.
Oh, take the notice, Mrs. Tembe.
Maybe I should get some.
No, don't you dare. You've been really looking forward to this.
Well, I cannot expose Dr. Carter to this kind of gossip.
Oh, we all need a bit of an adventure sometimes, and who could be a better guide than Heston? Everyone knows he's a perfect gentleman.
No. You are right. I should not let their small minds deter me from expanding my horizon.
Right. I've decided. Daniel needs Jimmy.
But does Jimmy need Daniel?
Of course, whether he knows it or not.
I mean, it's not something you can force.
Who said anything about force? But a gentle nudge to push them together.
Zara?
Somewhere where they can't just turn tail and run.
Right, remember the drill. Tent up, beers out, Barbie on. Tent, Barbie?
Earth ground control.
Hey?
But you've heard about the meteor shower, right?
I saw something on the news.
It's a cover.
For what?
An alien landing.
Oh, this is no good.
I do not think it is wise for us to move again.
Ground is too soft.
But I am all twisted around. I have no idea where we have left the car.
Don't worry, we'll find our way back to the car.
How? It will be dark soon.
Which is why we brought the torches.
You mean the torches we have left in the car?
Which is why Kevin downloaded the torch app for my phone.
Which we have also left in the car, as well as all our food and provisions.
We'll have to rely on good old-fashioned instinct.
Instinct.
I have the directional skills of a homing pigeon. This way. This is Tembe.
Look, the only thing I don't get is why aliens would travel millions of light years to come to the West Midlands.
As soon as the meteors came into satellite range, the signs appeared.
Signs? Oh, you've shaved your chest.
I couldn't risk exposing them to human germs, so I underwent deep cleansing.
Oh, dude. You've shaved your fro? Wow, you're really taking this seriously? What did you use?
A mixture of tea tree oil and that cream girls use on their legs. You see, it's the aliens' home system, the binary suns and the major planets.
They're not planets. You've had an allergic reaction.
You know, I thought you'd be a bit more grateful.
Grateful?
You're going to be part of history.
How?
You're here to witness my last day on planet Earth.
What?
That's why they're coming here. They're coming for me.
I don't recognize this.
Because we did not come this way.
Right. Well, if the car isn't this way...
What was that?
Probably just a rabbit.
Back home, we would not venture out after dark.
Yes, well, your wildlife has bigger teeth than ours. Over here, you'll probably just be startled by a hedgehog.
Well, it is not the wildlife my countrymen fear. It is a tokolosh.
A tucker what?
The tokolosh. Well, it is an evil spirit that wanders around on nights like this.
How would I recognize a tokolosh if I saw one?
It is covered in hair. It is about the size of a goblin. It has terrible, gouged-out eyes and a lisp. But sometimes it wears a cloak to cover up its one buttock. No, do not mock the tokolosh, Dr. Carter. It will bite your toes off as you sleep at night.
Well, we have our own folklore. Spectral hounds, ghosts, ghouls, all of it complete nonsense.
No, really, what was that?
Probably a trick of the wind.
No. That was not the wind.
I think it's getting closer.
Perhaps it is one of your ghouls.
Of course not, but I have no desire to find out.
Tembe! Wait, Tembe!
It's a landing strip. What's that racket?
Crickets, hissing cockroaches. Well, people always presume that aliens are humanoid, but isn't it more likely that they'll resemble the most numerous life forms on Earth? Insects?
What, and you want to swan off into space with a bunch of giant grasshoppers?
And even if I ended up as some exhibit in a galactic zoo, it'd be a better life than the one I've got here.
Right, Jim. What are you doing here?
I was going to ask you the same thing. Represent
the practice. And score a few brownie points.
with Howard.
Zara. Where are you going?
Well, I may have to be in the same room as you, but I don't have to talk to you.
Don't worry about it. People get lost round here all the time.
There's no Dalton.
Oh, there were some letters.
Well, perhaps one of your neighbours has a telephone.
No, it's no neighbours. Look, I was just about to eat. You'll join me. I mean, it's only humble fare, but it'll easily stretch to 3, you know.
Inside with a stranger or outside with Lord knows what. We'd love to. Thank you.
Ah, excellent. I'll just finish up in the kitchen. For the shark babe has such teeth, dear, and it shows them pearly white.
Right, toothbrush.
Check.
Clean underwear.
Check.
Essential supplies.
Toilet roll, brown sauce, check.
How to care for a human.
Check.
I thought aliens were supposed to be hyper-intelligent.
Yeah, well, it might take them a while to master English. That is to avoid accidents.
Humans cannot fly.
What if you found a tortoise but you've never seen one before? How do you know how to look after it? What does it eat? Does its shell come off?
Wow, you have thought a lot about this?
Yeah, well, I've never been good at anything. Never even had a girlfriend.
What about Chloe Sims?
One date, and that was for a dare. Mum wanted me to join the Air Force. Dad wanted to prop forward me. I don't want to be that disappointment anymore. And this is my chance to show the world I can do something. This is my destiny.
Dinner? Yes, sir. Now, I apologise for my bruised appearance. A word of advice. Never sneak up on a heifer with tender teats. The bread is homemade, the vegetables are straight from the garden, and the wine is Maison Spennymoor 2010, a very good year, though I do say so myself.
I'm getting bonfires, damp wood. Blackcurrant?
Elderberry.
Well, it's delicious.
Ah, and this, well, it's a speciality of the house.
Smells wonderful.
Ah, good.
Amazing.
Oh. Apologies, I'm not used to having guests.
Have you lived here long?
Oh, all my life, yeah. Well, there's been a Spennymoor on this land for generations. I mean, I'll be the last, because there's no one to pass the name on to.
That is a pity.
Well, it wasn't supposed to be like that. I mean, this house was supposed to be bursting with nippers by now.
Was there once a Mrs. Spennymoor?
Very nearly. Clover Weeks was her name. She was a beauty. Eyes like hazelnuts, lips like strawberries, legs like oaks. She was Lady Pig Farmer there twice in a row, so...
Was she?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was going to pop the question.
So what happened?
Last I saw of Clover, she was in the beer tent, being sweet-talked by a chicken feed merchant from Corby. Well, I know you're crying over spilt milk. Eh? I mean, I've got my health, my home, vegetables and food straight from the garden. What more could a man want, eh?
That was 5 stars.
You must give me the recipe.
Ah, it's a secret.
Oh, my lips are sealed.
All right, since it's you. First take one badger, cut off head and tail and set aside for stock.
I'm so sorry. One moment there, I thought you said badger.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Aren't they a protected species?
Oh, don't worry. It was roadkill. And waste not, want not. Now, who's ready for dessert?
Yeah. What is it?
Rhubarb and custard. You will never guess the secret ingredient.
I do not think so.
I'm rather replete as well.
Oh, yeah, well, I suppose you want an early night, eh? Pair of lovebirds like you.
Lovebirds?
Oh, Dr. Carter and, well, Heston and I, well, we are very much in love.
Yes, we are. We are deeply in love.
So,
Well, I think we had better be going.
where you going?
To find the car.
You're staying here.
Oh, yes, thank you, but I do
Oh,
not...
look, you'll only get lost again.
If you're sure we're not imposing.
Imposing? Impossible. Anyway, you will not find a more comfortable bed for miles. The master bedroom. And this is a family heirloom. All the Spennymoors were delivered here. Many's the time I've snuggled in between Mum and Pops. Still, it's all yours now. I don't sleep much. So, pleasant dreams. Yes. Can I just say, this has been wonderful.
Dr. Carter, I am so sorry to involve you in my deceit. It's just that I was a little concerned about Mr. Spennymore's intentions.
Sometimes a little circumvention is necessary.
Yes, but we still have a problem.
Easily solved. I will sleep on the floor.
Oh, no. There is no need. Not with your back. There. Now, modesty has been preserved. All I ask is word of this does not get circulated around the staff room.
Your honour is safe with me, Mrs. Tempe.
Come on, mate, let's call it a night.
There's still time.
It's freezing.
Well, you go, I can't.
We haven't even seen a single meteor
There's
yet.
still time.
Look, I'm not saying that aliens don't exist, right? I am saying that maybe tonight is not the night.
I told you. Here! I'm here! Now do you believe me? My bag? In the van, quick! Hurry, Chris!
Where'd you go? Toby! Toby!
And through this long, dark night, O Lord, watch over your humble servant and Dr. Carter, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
Amen. I apologise in advance in case I snore, Mrs. Timber.
Oh, no, that is fine. Well, sometimes when I am stressed, I grind my teeth. Good night, Dr. Carter.
Good night, Mrs. Timber.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Hey? Ha-ha! Breakfast.
No, we have to go and get back to work.
Oh.
Didn't mean to upset you. You okay?
It's not your problem.
Oh, we did not mean to offend you. Well, you have been so kind to us. Oh, please, let us repay your kindness.
All these years I've told myself I didn't need anyone else. It's all lies. I can't go on like this with no one to talk to but the pigs.
But how do you know that there is not another Clover waiting for you out there?
What if there is? How would I meet her?
I have heard that there are dating agencies just for farmers.
Really?
You're a very eligible man.
And a talented cook.
Good sense of humour.
Good sense of dress.
Oh. You're a fine catch.
Should you not be writing all this down? For your advertisement.
Yes. Yes, I... How shall I start?
Gentleman farmer.
Oh. Needs mate. Must have strong legs and be able to milk a cow.
I must apologize for last night, Dr. Carter. That this silly superstition get the better of me.
Oh, I remember that branch. The car's this way. Everything looks better in the daylight.
Oh my goodness!
You waited.
Are you okay?
You speak English?
Have you been here all night, you poor man?
You're not from the Crab Nebula.
No, we are from the Mill Health Centre.
Did you bang your head?
Toby! Mrs. Tembe, Dr. Carter, what are you...
Nurse Reed, you came looking for us.
What happened?
I fell down the bank.
For a minute there, I actually thought that the... Are you all right?
They can't leave me. I'm here! Come back!
Concussion.
Didn't we knock anymore?
Last night, great idea. How could it fail?
You were best friends.
Were.
Daniel says he wants a fresh start.
And you've fallen for it. Look, it's all right. He knows the words you want to hear, okay? Maybe even believes them himself. I don't know. The truth is, he can't change.
I have to give him a chance.
I don't. Dinner parties, nights at the pub. History. If you let him back in, he will break your heart again.
All that preparation, and then I mess up right at the end.
Look, I wasn't sure if you'd want to see this.
What is it?
Well, it's what's left of a Chinese lantern. I found it this morning.
You think that's what we saw?
Well, it's a floating bright light.
You must think I'm so gullible.
Hey, mate, we all want to believe in something. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
You can't seriously think you can fool me with that. It's the oldest trick in the book. Plant some evidence to discredit the truth, just like Roswell.
So I didn't plant it, mate.
You can't stop me. I'll be back out there tonight, with or without you, and this time I won't miss them.
Toby, you're not well.
Oh, goodbye, Chris.
Look, Bigfoot, little green men, you know, whatever, mate. I don't care about what you believe in. But I do care about you. And I know that I haven't exactly been there for you lately. So let me make it up to you.
What, by sticking me in a nut house?
Do you really think I'd let that happen?
No.
I just want you to talk to someone who might be able to help you.
With no medication, all right? I need my brain sharp.
No one will make you do anything that you don't want to do. Promise.
I apologise, Mrs. Tembe,
Oh, there is no need.
for putting you through that ordeal.
Well, I did not learn as much about astronomy as I would have hoped. But as Nurse Marquez says, a little adventure does you the world of good. Now, what are we going to do with all this food?
Did someone just say the magic word?
Well, you know what they say? Waste not,
1 knot.
What's so funny? Oh, looks like we got cheese and pickle or cold beef.
Think I'll pass. Oh, I've hit gold. Life in heaven.
So, I was thinking,
That's dangerous.
all the stuff with my aunt, you know, you've been brilliant, and I wanted to say thank you.
You already have?
No, not really. At least let me take you out for dinner.
I don't know, Al.
But no strings, no cheese sarnies. I promise. So, what do you say?
I blacked out, fell over.
Are you hurt?
We discussed it, Jazz, but we disagreed.
I just come to get cleaned up.
I'm prescribing a deep clean. It might not make her love me, but at least she knows now what kind of a man I really am.
Let's talk about this like grown-ups, eh?
Coming up later, the hairy bikers head to